Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Palworld. It is I, Xilestar, and today... I don't know why, but we're lagging a lot. What is going on here? Alright, there we go. Everything's not catching up. Okay, I want to take... Oh, that might be why. Alright, I don't need you because we're not remoting into Cube anymore. And I don't need Endroll Wiki because we're not playing Endroll right now. There we go. That might help out at least a little bit. Alright, so, first things first is that a lot of stuff has happened. I don't remember if I've already, like, sort of, like, explained that, yes, I am level 60. But yes, that did happen. Ooh, I need these. Alright. So, funny story. So, if you are new to the Feybreak update, which will probably not be true at this given moment, since it has been a few weeks by now, probably. By the time that this goes up, it'll be about a few months. But if you do not know, if you go to this area right over here and continue to follow this little cave entrance to all the way where I am, pretty much, you'll find this person over here. This person will give you a book that will be very useful, and I will show you what it actually does as soon as I leave. Because, yeah. So I've gone through, like, a major freaking, like, gaming sessions, pretty much, of this game. I've, like, spent about as much time as I can, just, like, going through on the server, just leveling up everything, getting everything like done and ready to go for like the next video. I have literally taken breaks from recording Palworld and doing like other things while setting up like everything ready so that way like the server can be up, so all my base pals kind of thing are farming while I am recording other games. And I found a very few things that are actually very interesting while I was playing this. Hopefully I remember them. I probably was talking to them about with my friends kind of thing, and yeah. So hopefully I remember what I was saying. So the first thing I definitely know right off the top of my head. Where is the supply drop? Oh, it's right over there. Okay. So, as far as I remember, I did tell my friends, though, to not destroy any of the anti-air missiles if they can. So, that way, though, like, I could destroy them on camera kind of thing. So, if you see that where a cannon was and it wasn't destroyed on camera, yeah, I apologize for that. There's not much I could do about that, I'm afraid. I can't control other people's actions, only my own. So yeah. And it's not one of those things where like, oh yeah, it's totally my friends. I don't know what you're talking about. No. Like literally, like this server is open to friends and family kind of thing. So like literally, like if they like decide to go on a farming spree, they can kind of thing. The only thing that I've actually so far been experiencing, and I don't know if it's just because of the weather or something like that, but like there's been a lot of rubber banding lately. Also, I got a new shotgun. Okay, how close do you need to be for them? There you go, buddy. So this is the semi-auto shotgun. Again, nothing good. What? Hey, did you shoot? Or is this the thing? Okay, well, whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, there's one. Hi. Your thing didn't work. All right. Yeah, you can't handle this. Alright. Time to disable their defense towers. Alright. We hacked it. Ooh, Lupemon Christ. That's actually pretty cool. Yeah, okay, yeah, let's just go use my tried and true new pickaxe. No? Alright, well, my new pickaxe doesn't work. Probably because there is a wall in front of it. Okay, let's try this way. No? No. That's really weird. So I can... Nope. Alright. Just leave it where it is. Oh, I wanted to mention this before anything else as well. I have all the Life Monk effigies from every area, but like that's not Feybreak. I am currently waiting for my I'm currently waiting for one map that you can interact with and you can like say, oh yeah, I totally got it, and then the other ones where it's like, oh yeah, I didn't get it from here kind of thing. Ones where you can track which ones you have kind of thing. I remember having to do it for a different game where I used like MS Paint to track it, and it was not good at all. So I definitely don't want to go through that again. So as you can probably already tell, this is my, well, this is not the old model, but this is actually the new one. So this is my new crude oil thing. Now you might be wondering why I have a new one instead of keeping my old one, which was like all the way over here and had like 3 of them. Well, I'm about to show you why, because I got really angry at it. And not angry because like, oh my god, it gave me so much crude oil. Like, you know, I'm so excited that like it was giving me a lot of crude oil. It was because the fact that it gave me so much crude oil, I got so angry and I wanted to be like, I wanted to scream because it was just bad. All right, so I'll search for crude so that like we don't search through all this kind of thing. Yeah, that's how much crude oil I have. You want to know what's funny though? Before I ended up doing anything with like this was before I did anything with crude oil, right? And the server's been running for like days, right? So I was accumulating a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean like a lot of crude oil. So you want to know what happens when you cap at 9,999, or it like in crude oil's terms, pretty much like you hit the cap for that stack, and you use this device. Yeah, it doesn't make a new stack in the storage by detecting if there's actually free room in there. So you have to walk up to it, manually put it into the chest, and then the next time you find it, it'll find a spot for it. That is like the most silliest thing ever. By the way, here's the new base. I kind of glossed over that, but yeah, I wanted to just store all that stuff in here. Oh, wait. I need to store those green mushrooms in here. Okay. Because I want to show you guys exactly what's going on in here. Okay, I'm going to sell you, and you. Because we don't need those anymore. And I'm overproducing what I'm actually doing. Oh, you can take another care. You can take a care. Yeah. You can grab that too. All right. So hold on. All right. Whoa, frame rate. All right. Come on. Oh, no. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Sell. I don't know if this is where they were, but this is now how my things are going. Okay, let's see here. What? Lettuce is worth a lot. And so is wheat, but all the other ones are really bad. And I'm just getting rid of this attack amulet +2. Because I don't think that's mine. No, that's not mine. All right. All right, so let me go with Jet Dragon and just show you guys the whole base pretty much. All right, so here's the base. It looks way better than it did before. Meanwhile, everybody's just chopping down every flipping tree that lives. So let me give you guys the tour kind of thing. So over here we have 2 at least of each farm you can make, aside from the skill fruit thing. I don't even think I have... Do I have it? Hang on. Do I have it? I don't think I do. No, I don't have it unlocked yet. But I could. And that's what matters. So at the very least, though, we have like this like whole cornucopia of like every like farm kind of thing. And then we have 6 red berries, because red berries, I think, is the fastest farm, but is also the only one that is the smallest. So I feel like having 6 of those would be able to be just as good as having like 2 of each of these kind of thing. You will see that there is a little seam here, or a little like divide here. That's because I was basing all of these off of from the stairs that are here, not realizing that you can actually link them to each other. So I discovered that while doing this. So that is a little bit of my bad, but that's also me just also going like, oh yeah, I'll work on that later. And then I don't do it. That's pretty much what that is. Over here is the mining area. So I did have stone a part of this, though, but of course, the way that this looks, it didn't really look very nice, so I decided to get rid of it. And plus, they are mining a lot of stone, and I have a ton of stone now. I've literally just been making a bunch of concrete and palladium fragments because I have too much stone. But anyway, yeah, so we have ore, coal, sulfur, and what was that? Quartz, I think? What is it called? High quartz or something like that? What is it called? Pure quartz. There's a lucky somewhere. Hold up. There's a lucky somewhere. Oh, it's a Kativa. I don't need a Kativa, so you're dead. Bye. I don't need a Kativa. Alright, there you go. And over here, we still have the little breeding house thing, kind of thing. Breeding farm. We have 3 hot springs because, I don't know, I wanted to fill this room area in over here. And here's where our expedition thing is. And we don't talk about that. Yeah, as you can see, my Bushies decide to chop down, and my Blastigors all decide to chop down all the trees, and they don't decide to pick up all the stuff for some odd reason. They decide to break down the trees. So every time I try to go get my freaking expedition rewards, which I will reset because I haven't reset it in hours. There you go. Watch. Oh my god, would you look at that? I have so much wood in my inventory. I wonder why people that don't pick up like their stuff. Anyway. So yeah. And every time I do, I have to go here and I have to drop everything off, but I can't use to grab, I can't use like R kind of thing just to store everything because my ammo will go in there. So I have to right click. Yay, right click. Look at that. Perfect. Everything's all good. All right. All right, so we're good with storage for a really long time. What are you doing? Anyway. So, yeah, so we're really good for storage for a really long time, but I'm just going to go through like where everything is first, and then I'll show you why we're good for storage pretty much. Anyway, over in the front area over here, you'll see that we have 2 of the hexalite chests. This one's filled with extra ores, as you can see. I think a lot of these were from my Anubises before they went through their new treatment. I'll show you that. And over here is filled with probably more coal because they don't understand that this is where I want them to put it. Anyway. Over here is where extra wood and all that stuff goes. I don't really care anymore, so we're just going to throw all that stuff in there for now. Looks good. Alright, and over here is the alarm bell, where I can change them, blah, blah, blah. And over here is where I have the repair kits, because apparently you cannot put the wall thing here on this wall for some odd reason, and you can't put it on this wall because it's got a window. Why? I don't know. I didn't even use the control button for that. It just wouldn't work, so I obviously didn't take it. Anyway, but if we go into the... Because this game doesn't have a trapdoor or anything like that, if we were to sneak down here for a second, we'll have more ores that we can obviously take a hold of. And look at all this crude oil! People might think, though, that I don't have enough crude oil, but I'm going to show you that you're wrong, because I have more crude oil than I actually need. Over here is stone. All right, that's pretty cool, right? Over here is more stone. Very nice. And over here is wood. But that's not my only place of wood, which is probably where all of my wood stacks are probably going towards. Anyway, we're going to put the roof back with lag. I still need to go find the Anarchy one that I have. I think I have to use Cheat Engine, I think, and link it to the server so that we can actually use it. I think that's what I did before. There's two that I've used, but I don't know which one actually worked and which one didn't. So I'm going to have to figure that out. But I think that's what I used for this specifically, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, but the stairs don't let you go up this way anymore. They only let you go up this way, and that's not what I wanted. Anyway, over here is the crafting workstation. So we have the PAL gear workbench, which you can still access. And PALs and such can still access. That's one of the crucial things. Over here, we have the repair items workbench. Very nice. We can still repair our equipment. And we have a workbench over here, which PALs and us, of course, can still use. Very good. And over here is the weapons workbench, which we don't use, but we don't talk about that one anymore. Anyway, over here is the crushers. So we have the normal water crusher, which doesn't do much. Very sad indeed. We have the refrigeration crusher, which does a whole lot more, but we don't talk about this one either. Over here, we have Bella Noira's station. Mind you, she doesn't really need to be here anymore, but how many potions can you make? 4. How many do I need? Anyway, over here is where we have a bunch of potions, pretty much. Yay! And over here, okay, so these are what I'm talking about here, but I'm gonna talk about them later. Yeah, but I have a lot of potions and stuff like that. There we go. So that's all the enhancement stuff. And over here, we have my medicine cabinet. You're joking? You guys consumed them all? Okay, I mean, if you guys want to use up all my high-grade medical supplies... I find that in the recent patch, all the PALs have just gotten really, really bad. Okay. Either that or this actually does grab from that. That could be it too. Anyway. So over here is the advanced sphere thing, I think. What's it called exactly? It's called advanced something. The advanced medicine workbench, that's what it's called. Advanced sphere assembly line. So this is like the best one you can get a hold of. I'm gonna make one of each of these, but like right now, that's not really what I'm more like working towards. We have the great power generator system over here. Very nice. And over here we have the workforce, pretty much. I actually did find this guy, the Dr. Braun guy. I did find him. He wasn't where I found him originally. So on camera, or did I find them both on camera? Maybe I did. I don't know. But in case I didn't, I'll show you where I found him. So my original place where I found him, I believe I got rid of that point, but it was like right over here somewhere. Because I think it was around a crossroad and like a little like plain area kind of thing. And where I found him this time, that I actually caught him, pretty much, was outside the town over here. So right where Whip is, pretty much. It's right here. Oh yeah, I did all the bounties. I actually caught him. They're in here. As you can see, they're all in here. I had to use 3 websites because 2 weren't up to date, and then one of them was, but it wouldn't actually like, let me track them. So it would give me like approximate locations. So yeah, so that was fun. or no, sorry, one of them linked them with like the predator pals at the same time. So it was very confusing. So yeah, so that's all that stuff. Obviously, the item retrieval machine, very cool. I also have the vending machine over there. So I wanted to mention something about this here, like specifically with this thing. All right, so the funny part is like some of my pals, for some odd reason, cannot use this when it's in this area, despite the fact that this entire base should be able to be accessed by all of my pals, minus one. It's flying around somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's flying around somewhere. There you are. You're the only one that shouldn't be able to do it. But apparently some of the pals couldn't actually go in there, and I thought that was really, really strange. So I decided to dismantle it and throw it over here. Very nice. So I wanted to show you guys exactly how my progress with this device is. I gotta say though, like it's not that bad. It's not bad once you get used to it, but like once you get used to keep on like throwing stuff in here. You want to know what the really big problem is about this thing? Is that some of them increase your like expedition rewards and decrease the time, which is very cool, but only some of them do this. And this is why I also got rid of the farm, because look at the extraction speed. Yeah, so we have an additional 60% extraction speed. I don't think we need to worry about anything anymore. But yeah, I capped all this stuff. I mostly did it all by myself with the help of this, to be honest. If I didn't get this, I would be completely drained. Because if I had to go through each expedition or each like dungeon kind of thing in order to get those research things, I would be dead. I would literally die. I went with the Jima one because apparently I could do it. So I was able to do that one, and I was very happy about that. And yeah, that's pretty. That was pretty much like the whole gist of it. So we also have like the best furnace over there. We have two of the highest cooking furnaces over there. They are very nice indeed. I like them. They are very fast, and they get the job done. Yeah, so over here we have the guild chest, which obviously all of the bases can access, which is very nice. We have the pal dressing facility over here, so we can dress up our pals with the cool one. What is the good moss one? Oh, that's adorable. Not what I want. And over here we have our little electric egg incubator. We have a chest filled with eggs. One of these is Anubis, so hopefully I don't find that out the hard way, because I don't want that Anubis. I wanted to sell it, but it's fine. And over here we have we have the big egg incubator. So the big egg incubator is this one right here, the large scale egg incubator. I got enough stuff for that, so let's go. And we did change the server stats specifically just so that like all of these would actually have a time. It is half of what it would normally be. It also has a set all eggs thing, which is pretty cool. But yeah. You know what? We'll throw one in here too. I did read that this is a big energy drain. I have 9 accumulators and the big power generator with only one Orzerk that is fully kitted to generate power for this monster. Yeah, like look at that thing, 5 electric and all that stuff. Yeah, like he is fully kitted for this, so we shouldn't have a problem. Over here we have all the pal beds kind of thing. I'll show you the big giant storage rooms pretty much later. Over here we will lead to the upstairs area, and we can go over here, which is my little bar area that I liked on the other base that was kind of trying to hide this monstrosity. But I decided to not do that anymore. And as I said, I think I said I was going to move this forward by one like foundation line. I did. I had to move all this by one again, so that was awesome. But it's done. Look, it looks beautiful. For New Year's, me and my friends were did a lot of the hard mode stuff. So we did all the hard mode bosses up until the ones that I haven't done. So while they were doing, I think they were doing the Feybreak one, and I just said I haven't done that one yet, and I don't want to progress without like doing videos of it. So they're like, oh, no problem, we'll still try and take care of it. They did. They almost wanted to give me the hair, and I'm like, no, I don't want to have like proof that I did it or anything like that. Not like I actually have proof that I did it, because look, I haven't even beaten it yet. So yeah. But they did warn me, though, that it is a very tough tower, though, so I will... But I have not actually seen anything about it. I haven't even seen people, like, go through the tower. Just some friends telling me, though, that, like, you need to be prepared for it. So let's go sleep, and I'll show you what is going on. I don't actually need to sleep, though. This base is actually very... overpowered and overwhelming. So all the human pals have been refreshed to have artisan, except for I think Dr. Braun. I think he's the only one that doesn't have it. Hold on, hold the phone. Artisan, and no, he's also been refreshed to artisan. Cool. So each and every one of the pals is a remarkable craftsmanship, part of the immovable king. They are now vampiric, and they have the mastery of fasting trait. If you don't know what that does, allow me to explain. So remarkable craftsmanship, actually I could just do this. Actually no, these ones are dark pals, they don't have vampiric. All right, so I'll just go through Anubis. So right now this has remarkable craftsmanship, which means that its work speed goes up by 75%. Nice. Heart of the Immovable King means that your sanity goes down by 20%, like your sanity drops 20% slower, and so does your hunger with Mastery of Fasting. And Vampiric, it allows the pal to have like health leech kind of thing. It allows them to lifesteal, and they are nocturnal. Every pal, except for the humans of course, is nocturnal. Now, except for Bella Noir, the Wixen Nox, and the Bushi Nox. I asked our resident breeder about if he can go and make me some cool pals about it. He goes, not a problem. He goes, I already have like the perfect pals for you. And I went, really? He goes, yeah. The only thing is that like the vampiric is not good for some of your pals kind of thing. And I said, oh. So he goes, yeah, so he doesn't, so he said, like, for the Bushi Noct and the Wixen Noct, it's not worth it. But he did give me, hold up, he said it wasn't worth it. It's not worth making, but he did it anyway. He made me some Bushis that are fully kitted out too. So I have some Bushis that are fully kitted out with Vampiric, and I also have Wixens that are also, I think, fully kitted out with Vampiric. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so all of them are now kitted out to what they need to be kind of thing, so that's good. Yeah, so each and every one of my pals now in the box is now fully kitted, being 4 stars and having like max pal souls. And it costed a lot of money, by the way, to do that. I was broke 3 times over until I found out that I was actually making a lot of money by other stuff, so I kept doing that. Like, I found certain foods and certain, like, ingredients like this that they were just going really, really fast, and they were, like, really, really good, so I was like, oh, hey, I'm gonna go get all of these guys doing all that. So yeah, so everything in here is now fully kitted out to be perfect for what I am using them for. Pretty much. Okay. So it's only like only up to box 12, really? That's interesting. Yes, all of them are there. Some of them are like, some of them are alphas and some of them are not. I did read online though that alpha pals sometimes, or not sometimes, alpha pals do have the tendency of being like very bad. Like they're like gas guzzlers kind of thing, where they just drain their stamina for like little to nothing. I don't know if that's true or not, but we are going to find out. We are going to go face the Feybreak boss, and we're going to go face all the other Actually, let's go face all the mini bosses first. Let's beat the mini bosses before we go face the Feybreak boss. Hopefully we can do that all in an hour and 30 minutes. Let's see here. I know where all of them are. I just don't know where some of them are. So we'll do this one. The Xilestar. I don't think I need a pal necessarily. I have gobfins, so that's good. Man, what is it? If it's meteor, I don't care. No, I don't care. Oh, that does sound like a supply drop. It does sound like a supply drop. All right, let's go. There it is. All right. Are you kidding me? Oh, okay. Yes. All right, so we did find out though that like that one NPC whole like spiel kind of thing where they actually give you the like the thing like apparently once. We didn't know that at the time. I didn't know that at the time, so I actually caught them after they did it, and I was doing tests with them. Apparently, you can get only one of them, and apparently there was a big I think it was a video maybe like when I think the video might have been uploaded when the game first got the update, and they found the NPC, and they're like, oh, apparently the guy's inventory updates every day kind of thing, or he resets the gift every day. I'm like, so it's better than the pizza guy kind of thing? The pizza reincarnated guy? So I was like, okay, you know what, whatever, you know, it's pretty good. And these books, I did read about them beforehand, and I was like, oh my god, I need to find them. They're apparently a 9% drop. Okay, they're a 9% drop. Without this mod, increasing it to about apparently be like 10 times the rarity. It's like I never found it. All right, I want to switch my rocket launcher with my thing. All right. Oh, I thought you were recharged. All right there, buddy. We don't need to worry about catching. But I'll catch it nonetheless. I'll still catch it. I like catching the bosses. I didn't bring pal spheres though for this. 44%, yeah. Got a critical, nice, 54%. It's 54 again. We got it. There we go. We got the bounty token for this, right? That's how this works. We got the Xilestar bounty token. So what does that do for us, though? What does this do for us? So the Xilestar, and ignore my inventory. It was really bad. What dealt me damage? Okay, proof of defeating this. Possessing it permanently increases the stats of the pals in your team. Oh, it's right below. Dragon damage enhancement. Ooh, so wait, so my dragon pals do more no, wait. That's not how that works. So my dragon damage from my pals gets stronger? That's pretty cool. Yeah, about the whole base pals thing, I don't know what it is. I feel like a lot of them just got really, really dumb. I don't know how to explain it, really. But since the update, I have had to, like, babysit a lot of them. Like, a lot more often than before. Like, a lot of them have been getting, like, a lot of them have been starving when there's a ton of food in the thing. And I know for a fact there's a lot of food in there because I made a lot of food, right? And I noticed at one point, though, I don't like how it shows you the other base notifications when you're at a different base. So I kept getting confused when my Orzerk apparently and my Anubis couldn't do their jobs. And I'm like, how can you not do your jobs? That's so weird. Like, you should be able to do your jobs. These haven't even been hit once. They haven't even been hit once. This guy is just really, really good. He doesn't have to be that, like, on top of it, though. Yeah, I came back here just so I can go grab some pal spheres. Alright, yeah, so let's move one ultimate pal sphere there so we can still... I'll grab one of these so we can still... This is just so that we can still use the item retrieval machine. That's all that's all that this is for. So I can still use the item retrieval machine, and I can still store this stuff in here. But yeah, so I want to talk a little bit about the applied things, okay? And then we'll go back into doing this. Okay, so let's say, sure, fire. Fire makes a lot of sense for what I'm going to be talking about. All right. So let's say I like to use Jetragon in my base, all right? This Jetragon, pretty good. He's a mount, but he's he could be very useful for the base, you know, because he's pretty good. Unfortunately, Jetragon only has passives. If I can actually, I have to click on okay. Can only do gathering, but that doesn't make sense. He's a dragon. He should be able to breathe out fire. So I feel like kindling might be a very good thing. So we're going to try and see if we can... so we're going to give him this. Huh? So we can't give Jetragon something that he doesn't already have. Okay. Not bad. So if we were to, let's say, grab this gathering one, since we know that Jetragon already has gathering, technically it should work, right? Yes, it does. Oh my god. I apparently conducted a lecture on Applied Gathering Technique 1, and his gathering proficiency has increased. So now, if we look at my Jetragon, it's now a 5. But okay, so because it's at 5, it is typically what the highest for every PAL usually is when they're fully condensed and all that. But let's... And they're specialized in it. So let's see if we can increase it to 6, you know? Maybe a 6 gathering pal would be amazing to have. It is only hard capped at 5. You cannot give a pal I guess a task or something. I don't know what you want to call that. Pretty much a job that it doesn't already start with. And not only that, though, it is hard capped at 5. It doesn't need to be fully condensed, mind you, and I don't know what happens if you fully condense it. I'm going to see what happens with one of my Nwix and Nox. But it doesn't need to be fully condensed, so that's good. That's good food for thought kind of thing. I'm going to bring my Necromus. I've been running around with a Necromus. Apparently Necromus is much faster than Palladius, which is actually kind of funny. Because I think it's the opposite. But that could be because I'm using alphas. My Necromus is the most alpha pal in here. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Alright, Necromus. We're going to find the Lupmon Christ. We're gonna go fight him. So I gotta say though that I'm very happy though that Palworld has actually added the whole like you can use the control thing and it'll actually like link into, or not link into, but it'll actually like sort of snap to other objects. It's very good and I kind of wanted it since day one. So obviously I'm a very big firm believer that it should have been in the game at first. But I'm not going to be too angry about it. It's in the game now, so who cares? There's that rubber banding that we all love. I don't want to use that just because I want to weaken this thing. Oh. And your entourage is not dead. Philanthropist, isn't that the breeding passive thing? Lupmon Christ bounty token, cool. Very cool. All right, I want to see what that does. Lupmon Christ. Uh-oh. Oh. Ice damage enhancement large. Ooh. Very cool. All right, let's go see if we can find that horse. Yeah, so we're trying to do all the ones that we can do. I try not to go through all the ones that like are the pad kind of thing, unless I already know that we've done them. I have discovered the area. I've not actually seen what I need. So I've not like looked ahead or anything like that. I think the only thing I looked ahead for this update mostly is like just how everybody else is like reacting to like the new update kind of thing. That's it. Like, oh my god, new island, right? And then all of a sudden they're like, oh my god, what's that tower that's about to shoot missiles at me kind of thing. And that's all it has been for the most part. Ooh, did I notice this before? Oh, hi. Uh-oh. What the? Oh, I hate this stupid rubber banding thing. Uh-oh. That's not good. I know. There you go. 5%. Should get it. There you go. Okay, so let's take out the tower. Where is the thing? There it is. Didn't I take this one down already? Like, isn't this one of the first ones that I took down? Really? Alright. I mean, if you say so, buddy. I mean, if you say so, I mean, like, I'm not gonna say no, but, like... What was that? I like the shotgun. It has a little bit less damage, or has a little bit less power, but in all honesty, it's actually not that bad of a weapon. Also, the server has Invader Pals enabled, but yet I have yet to actually see them. We have not been able to be attacked by pals in a really long time. And I have no idea why that's actually is. And if anybody's asking, like, or if anybody's going to end up saying in the comments, they're like, oh yeah, like, they never worked on servers. Yes, they did. Yes, they did, because we had them working on servers before. Because this entire playthrough has been played on the same server. I've never changed it to single player once. It has always been on a server. It has always been on a different, separate computer on a server. And I remember I was going through Invader events very like, I don't want to say frequently, but like a while. Either that or they are attacking other bases, or my other two bases, because they are very, well, other base pretty much, right? Because unless they were attacking this base, and now they're going to be attacking this base because it is very open. Right? So unless that's what's going to be happening, I am very confused why we haven't actually seen any. Because I have, like, yet to actually get an invader event. And I don't want to stay in a Feybreak area until I can actually see that, like, yes, they do exist. I'm just having bad luck. Okay, is this where the Gildane thing is? Oh, it's like over here. Oh, there it is! Wow, that's so cool. Alright, laser gun. My favorite gun that I have like a ton of ammo for now. Haha. One more. Should be fine now. There you go. I don't need to worry about my aim anymore. I have a homing sphere module thing, majiggy. Yeah, let's go. It's Artisan 2. Let's go. Yeah, that's awesome. I actually tried to go through Zoe with Gildane as my mount, and it was actually very effective until I think the Zoe hard mode thing hit me with like a grass move or something like that and killed the Gildane because it was not built at all. And it actually got like demolished, and I was very sad because I was on a Gildane and it fell. Ground damage enhancement medium. Okay, that's not too bad. I would so go in there though, but I want to face all the PAL bosses. I think the Phalaris Aqua would be pretty cool. Also, if anybody's asking me if I did the world map thing, I did not. I actually legitimately went through everywhere on Palladius. I don't care if it's called Palladus. I call it Palladius because it's funny. Even if it is called Palladius, or even if it's pronounced differently, I don't care. Palladius is more fun. It could be called Palladus, and I don't really care. Actually, that does sound more fun to say. Sounds like I'm trying to say lettuce with a paladin thing in the front, or like at the beginning. Yeah, I'm trying not to get a lot of the life monk effigies. I'm trying to wait until the one map that allows me to like track, like if I've caught them, kind of thing. I did try the old mod that I used beforehand. That one has never been updated in a really long time, and while it does sort of work, it doesn't work effectively. It tells you that you're missing some, but it doesn't give you an exact location. Is this where the Phalaris Aqua is? Is this not? No, I'm in the wrong area. As always, I am always in the wrong area because I always get shot at. Here. Oh, there it is. We'll go 2 body shots. 8%. This is what happens when you do expeditions. You get a lot of ultimate spheres. And a lot of legendary spheres where you don't care about your spheres anymore. Alright, what do we get for key items? Key items. What was the Phalaris one? Water damage enhancement. I kind of figured. They're all damage enhancements. Where's the resistances, my dude? Where's the water damage resistance goes up? That would be awesome. Where's map? The mappy poo is over there. All right. So hopefully we can get that Finglopluxe. I think I got one through an egg that randomly was found. I don't know if I hatched it on camera or not. Yeah, so we made the big executive decision though that because of the fact that all you can increase, or you technically can decrease breeding time or the egg time by the research thing, and the fact that the electric ones do exist, or the electric incubators do exist, we decided on doing that change for the new year, specifically because of all these recent changes kind of thing. The reason why we actually we removed breeding time, or the egg hatching time, was because these things didn't exist and you only had one incubator. And hold on. Yeah, don't you want, I think you want me to do emotes, right? Surprised together. All right, emote. You want me to do surprised? Oh no! There you go. Yeah, we got a gift. I don't know what I got though. Nice moves. Cool. Anyway, I am curious if that's repeatable. But I'm also not gonna capture a human again and waste 3. What was it? 3 ultimate spheres, I think? Yeah, 3 ultimate spheres again. Just for the sake of seeing if it works. Alright. That's near perfect right there. No! Cool. My double air dash boots are working. No! What? Oh, the rubber banding happened again? I'm not surprised. What? There you go. Crit. Come on. Yeah. I air dashed all over you, buddy. Alright, Finglopluxe. Alright, what is your passive? I don't know what it is, and what keeps damaging me. I don't know. Damage enhancement. There's literally nothing here. What broke my shield? I don't understand. I don't even know if there actually is if there actually is an explanation for that, but I keep finding my shield breaking, and I keep looking around and there's nothing around me, and I'm like, okay, what damaged my shield? Okay, and if I remember correctly, there is a way you can get out over here. Not here exactly, but there is a way you can escape though. It's another path, though. Oh, I thought there was an enemy dungeon thing. Or not an enemy dungeon thing, enemy, music. But it's not. It's just Necromus running. It's the wind kind of thing blowing across your hair kind of thing. Pretty much what it is. Is this the Xilestar thing? I mean, you know what? Let's go through it. Yeah, let's go through it. I have no problems with that. I don't know where it is exactly, though. I know it's around here somewhere. There it is. I mean, I'll try capturing you. Oh, never mind. Never mind, I won't capture you. Oh, you drop Hexalite? Not a lot, though, but you do drop Hexalite. Pretty cool. I actually didn't know a pal actually dropped that. That might actually make me change my mind a little bit about it. Not a lot, though, but a little. What's that up there? Whoa, you see that? It's like yellow glowing thing. Is that like a special effigy? Whoa, what is it? Whatever it is, I want it. What is it? Yo, look at that. It's like yellow. Oh, don't tell me it's one of those stupid stone things I can't pick up. That's what it looks like. Oh, no, it's an effigy. Just looks yellow. You know what? I'll pick this one up. It just means that when I go through the whole freaking map again, I'm going to be really confused. I'm going to be like, did I already get this one? That's all that means. That's fine. Come on, Necromus. Okay, get over here. Let me ride. There we go. Sometimes, man, sometimes the pals get really, really confusing in their AI, where they feel like they are just robots. All right, can I? There's an area with another pal in there? No. Okay, so I know where I am now. So this is where we pretty much started the session at. Just gotta go down here. I know there's a teleport thing here, but there's also the War Sectera that I want to fight. He and I crossed paths. What the heck was that? Oh, that's a Terra, okay. It sounded like a dinosaur kind of thing, not like a beetle. That does not sound like an insect. But what do I know? I'm not an insectologist or whatever they are. Actually, I don't know what the scientific thing for the people who study insects are. I want to say anthropologist, but I think that's wrong. I think that's something else. Okay, I need you, Necromus. Let's go. Let's go, Necromus. Yeah. How many Predator cores? 4 of them. That's awesome. No. Let's go, Necromus. That's 4 of them. That's awesome. And before anybody says, yes, I could hunt the Life Monk effigies at night and try and get all of them. But the thing is that, like, I can't keep track of which ones I've done and which ones I haven't done. So if I look at a map and I can't keep track of them, I'm going to go to the same one 30 times thinking that I haven't gone for that one yet. We're going to do Terra. Yeah, we'll do War Sectera. Ooh. Egg. Maybe what I'll do is I'll try and... Maybe if I want something to do, I'll take down most of the cannons, or I'll keep track of which ones we haven't done. That could give me something to do while while I'm not recording, kind of thing. Yeah, we were also able to, like, challenge the level... I want to say the level 60 oil rig. We did such a good job at, like, trying to destroy the whole thing And by destroy, I mean like completely destroy the AI. We got pretty far until like one of us got sneak attacked by like the AI. I can't remember what the enemy was. Oh, I thought that was a lucky pal, but that's just the Xilestar thing. Yeah, one of us got like hit from behind when they didn't know where it was coming from, and they died because they couldn't initiate their like their health regen potion. So by the time that we even ended up like getting close to finding out like what happened, another one of us got taken down like no problem at all. And we're like, okay, how are we all getting taken down? And then I got taken down. And then the last guy is like, you know what? I'm getting taken down on my own terms, and literally did the respawn. They say we did very well. Yeah, all right. Yeah, so literally he was like the last one. He's like, oh, screw this, and he hit the respawn button. Despite the fact that one of us was just about to like get at least a little bit geared up kind of thing and just go right back, he's like, nope, not taking a chance. And then he literally did the respawn. I hope this is the right one. Oh, there we go. Perfect. The war sect Terra has now been defeated. I think we should be able to do a lot of the other ones, though. I'm curious what this boss is going to be, but it looks like it's one of those special spots kind of thing. What I mean is like the platform thing. That's what it looks like to me. You need watering? Yeah. If only there was... Is there a pal? No! It's Warsec Terra again! But this one's a lucky! Faster than that, please. There you go. We got a lucky Warsec Terra. Let's go. Recharge. I haven't capped you yet. Oh, we're gonna cap you now. I don't need the XP though, but I thought I already capped them. They're probably one of the only few pals that I feel like I've capped, but I haven't capped. Okay, Necromus. Thank you. Okay. Sometimes I send out the pal kind of thing, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna ride, and then the pal's like, nope, I don't think so. I want to attack the enemy, and I'm like, I don't want you to attack the enemy yet. Okay, let's see if we can do the smoky one, because that'd be kind of cool. I'll see if I can catch it. I know for a fact I'm probably gonna, like, not catch it, because it doesn't really matter. What? I'm missing one? Okay, usually they're around the immediate area, but it doesn't look like it is. Looking for Kitsune Knocked. That's like not even in the same area. Not even in the same biome. What the? Okay then. Thanks, game. Go here. Alright, let's deal with Azure Mate. Okay, what's dealing damage to my shield again? There's nothing here. Unless that Warsick Terra decided to shoot me and it actually landed. But technically it shouldn't have. Because I was not even there. I was teleporting. Oh, hey. Can I dismount? Thank you. Okay, and when I dismount, I want you to actually, I don't know, dismount? Yeah, Nightmare, you guys attack. I'll get them from behind. Good job, Necromus. Where did you go? You landed in the water. Well, that's good. I assume we're knocked. Yeah, I don't know what would be better, though. The knocked versions of everything, or just going with, like, a vampiric passive of the PAL. Because I feel like having vampiric would probably be a lot better. Because then you can... Not only does the PAL turn nocturnal, but they also gain lifesteal at the same time. So it's like... It's not like the nocturnal passive, where all it does is make sure that they can work at night. They also get lifesteal at the same time, so it's like, okay, that's pretty good. Oh, supply drop initiated. Oh. Depending on where it lands. It's not even on the frickin' compass thing. I don't know where it is. I don't care anymore. Alright, let's go. Alright. I think what I should do is just go on, like, jet dragon kind of thing and just go fly around. And hope that, like, I find something about it. There's a camp around here. A wise geologist. If you're familiar with chromite, it's a rare island-specific mineral, surprisingly lightweight, yet incredibly hard. If repurposed for military use, it could be worth a significant amount. Chromite is buried underground and it can't be found just by walking around. However, with a metal detector, its presence can be confirmed. I mine a small amount myself, so I'll share some with you. If you can help reduce the threats on this island, it'll be of help to me as well. That's worth enough for me to make a hexalite ingot. I'm not even joking. That's the chromite required for it. Yeah, you can find like a hexalite guy like at the shoreline over here, I think. Somewhere around this edge of this area kind of thing. And he'll give you, I think it's like, maybe like 2, I think, or something like that. He doesn't give you a lot, though. Okay, the Azure Main's like right over here. Oh, there it is. I wonder if this is where it is. All right there, buddy. All right. Okay. What the? Yes, I wanted that Fox Sparks. It's all the way over there, not this boss that's right in front of me. I find the homing thing needs a little rework over here, because I think how I was like sort of said on a video kind of thing was like, it's supposed to grab the it's supposed to get the closest PAL, but it's supposed to be like accurate. Like it's supposed to be accurate, but it's supposed to take like the closest PAL that it can grab. That wasn't the closest PAL. The closest PAL would be the boss that I'm fighting. I don't know, it's just weird. Also, if you're looking for, so if you're like me, and you want to get hexalite ingots, okay? I'm going to show you my trick to get a lot of them. Because as soon as I found it, I was really surprised that it was just like this easy to get a hold of. Anyway, so we need to head back to base, because I'm going to go and fly around this area. Oh, there's the thing. That's funny. But I'm going to use Jet Rag and I'm going to go fly around because it's more fun. And faster. And easier. Way easier. Way easier in my opinion. Anyway. Alright. Pal box. You can have the Necromus. I want my Jet Dragon, which is not any of these. Is it that one? It is that one. Alright, good. Perfect. Alright, I want to grab... What is it? I definitely want to store all this stuff in here. Yeah, I also have majority of the backpack upgrades. I'm just missing the last one, which I think I need like 20 Predator cores, I think. Is it like 20 of them, I think, or something like that? Yeah, I need 20 of them. I have everything else. I just don't have the Predator cores. And if you could buy them, I would buy them. But nobody seems to be selling them. Anyway, oh, right, yeah, get Chromite. All right, so if you want to get Chromite, here's how you do it, all right? So we're going to sort these because I want to. And I'm going to go with the very last box, and I'm going to throw my Jet Rag in there. All right, so I'm going to throw Sean here for now. There you go, Sean. You can stay there for now. All right, so why is it like that? Okay, I think it's Doug. Then it's Greg, then it's Sean. I don't know. Anyway. So you want to get this pal right here, Smokey. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to get this thing as much capped as much as you can. And as fast as you can. And I'm going to tell you why you want that to happen. First, we're going to move Doug with Sean. So that my team can be getting pretty good. Alright, so once you have that, you want to head to the area where I was pretty much. Over this general area. So we're going to head to my base. And the reason why we want to head here is because it is a faster way of getting there. Oh wow, I'm not being threatened by being taken down. Cool. There's no missiles after me. Oh. Come on. Oh, okay. Can I dismount? Game? Thank you. Stupid rubber banding thing. Rubber banding lag. We're under attack! Pretty much what I always think, that they're about to scream out loud. I wish that's like what they screamed when you just randomly throw a rocket at them. We're under attack. It's like, yeah, you're under attack by the Pal Defense Force. Oh. I didn't mean to do that to that guy. Alright, so we need to go to that cave, which is over here. Alright, make sure that you empty out your inventory as much as possible. Because, yeah, you're gonna find out why. All right, so we need to get Smokey out because it is a very nice pal. We need our trusty pickaxe right here. It's very nice, I know. I got a semi-automatic version of it. So instead of being a pump action, it's now semi-automatic. So it should be. I find it's a little worse, but you know what though? Has a much better rate of fire. And, not to mention, has faster reload speed. What is it reloading? It's reloading what actually grabs the ore, obviously. But yeah. So pretty much you go over here. And if you haven't been here before, you talk to the guy, get your free manual, then you kill him or whatever. I've seen some people set a base here. I find it's a bit too, like, I don't want to say extreme, but that's a bit too I mean, if you have the, like, if you have a free base, I guess, but there's nothing really good about this except for it's underground and it looks kind of cool. That's all it is. If this actually works, like your radius goes all the way to the surface, that would be awesome. But yeah, you don't really need to do that. All right, so here we go. We're going to send out Smokey. Now, Smokey has this thing called Dig Dog Dig. This passive, or this PAL skill, when activated, uses its sharp sense of smell. What is it smelling? I guess chromite has a scent? To detect nearby chromite. While fighting together, a large amount of chromite is obtained. So, if I click F, you'll see these little, like, things pop up. What are these? These are chromite deposits. So we normally have double the yield of what you're normally supposed to get. And with Smokey being at max cap, by the way, I don't know what it's doing, we get about 300 each. So we get about 1,200 each way. Now that is worth 3,600 weight. So I'm only going to grab 2 of these. Because I almost want to never come back down here, kind of thing. And there's about 4 deposits. They're relatively close to each other, so... You know what? 900. Oh, I didn't realize I was going to be overweight. You know what? Since I'm overweight, who cares? I'm going to go grab all of them. And if you have a grapple gun, use it. I have one, but I'm going to quickly respawn anyway, so you know what? Time saved anyway. I should probably just equip it, though. I don't need my rocket for this. You know what? Who cares? Grapple with lag and rubber banding and stuff. There you go. All right. Perfect. Now, this is the cheating method of doing this, but I don't really care because it's a server and it's fun. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. I want the mushrooms, though. Whatever gives me cavern mushrooms pretty much is worth for me. Respawn. Oh no, I died. Anyway, we respawn, we go back to base. We go back to main base. Yeah, if anybody wants to know, grazing base has actually gotten at least a little bit of an upgrade. I don't want to say it's a heavy upgrade because it's not really, but like, here's the upgrade that I got. All right. So here's grazing. So these, as soon as it spawns me in. All right. So these bee guards are hand-me-downs that were fully kitted out, I think, beforehand. No, they aren't. Okay, so these are new ones. Okay. I did have hand-me-downs, and then I think our breeder kind of thing just ended up giving me the new ones. Okay. I didn't realize he did give me new ones. I thought he gave me the hand-me-downs. But I guess I gave the hand-me-downs to somebody else. Anyway, I have a Capriti here. We have the Mozanda. We have a Woolly Pop here. I don't think the Woolly Pop is anything special. Oh, no, it is special. Okay, good. It has been bred up. I don't think the Capriti is. Yeah, the Capriti is just Swift. Nothing really going there. But yeah, anyway. Oh! Yeah, I want to find that out, but I need to catch another one or grab another one or whatever. We got a frosty egg in there. Cool. Yeah, another frosty egg. Cool. Yeah, another frosty egg. Nice. And you have frosty eggs and more stone. And you have another research thing here. Yeah, so before I moved it, I had like Yormantide over here or something like that. Yormantide and Yormantide Ignis. They were just helping around with the kindling stuff because I thought I could cheese the system and have two of them work on the same thing, and it never worked because they never wanted to do it. So I was a little bit sad that that never worked. Then I found out that I am wrong. It actually does work. I don't know why mine didn't. I have a feeling it's because of the suitable level for it. And I will explain that in a hot second because I want to go here. I want to do the Splatterina one, but I want to see if... Oh, Splatterina might be in a cave. Shoot, if Splatterina's in a cave, then I can't do the thing. There it is. Raining down fire upon the fools. Alright. Come on, where's my jet Riken? Yeah, I'm using my pickaxe against enemies, too, because it's just universally good. I like how the videos that I was watching of people like going through this entire thing, I was not the only one that used their shotgun as a pickaxe. The one guy was like, yeah, I have my trusty pickaxe, has the pump action shotgun and just uses it. I think he's like, and faithfully, I have my pickaxe right here, and then he goes and cocks it. It's like, oh good, okay, there you go. That's what we like to see. All right, yeah, okay. I want to face the Splatterina one, because I think that would be very fun to try. Although, I wonder what the promotional image with it is from, though, because I thought it would be like a secret like area kind of thing you gotta find, and it's like a secret lab. Or something like that. That would have been pretty cool. You find like a secret lab with a PAL, like Splatterina kind of thing. And then it's like it's running like PAL experiments for its master kind of thing. That would have been a really cool thing to find. Is this the Splatterina thing? No, this apparently is a Rabunny Botan. What? Okay. But the Splatterina is like over here. No, it's not there. It's apparently over here. Yeah, so it's gotta be below me then. Alright, let's go, buddy. So it's gotta be below here then. So like below here maybe? In the water area? No. I might have to double look at where where its entrance is. Because I definitely don't remember. Aw, shoot, man. I thought it would be an easy find. I don't remember if I actually did find it or not. Come on. There we go. All right. Let's go, buddy. Tower in sight. Aw, that looks like it could have been like leading to a cave or something like that. Where the Splatterina could be at. What about this arch? Does this arch lead anywhere? No. Tower in sight? I mean, the tower is in sight. Okay, I'm quite curious about this area, though. With all the textures trying to pop in. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's try... the Black Pegasus. Celestir. Don't we have that one? Civilogist yet? I need the Splatterino one. No! That's the one I don't have. I don't know where it is. It's got to be somewhere. Like, no doubt about it. It's got to be, like, around here somewhere. There's got to be, like, a cave entrance somewhere in which that, like, it kind of, like, nestles kind of thing. Like, it's got to be, like, a cave that's, like, somewhere over here that, like, drags all the way over here kind of thing. But the thing is, like, where is that cave? Could it be, like, over here, maybe? It's, like, a small pond area. Is this where I am? Aw, man, I thought I might have been, like, I might have been onto something. But no. I don't know where it is. Unless it's another pad thing. Why would you put, like, a pad legendary summon for another one, though? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, we're gonna skip Splatterina for now, because I don't know where that one is. Let's do Kitsunoct. Then I'm sure I found this one before. I'm sure I have. I, like, vaguely remember finding most of these. And I don't think time of day matters for these ones, but I might be wrong. And if we get anti-air missile warnings, they will not be warnings for too much longer. That one? Oh, it was. I blew it up. Anyway, see, look at what happens when you cross me. Your tower goes kaboom. I can see my base from over here. Yeah, I tried to go with the same architecture design that I did with my main base. Where I have, like, stairs all the way around, kind of thing. Uh-oh. Alright, where is it? It's over here, then. That's where the Kitsunoct is? No, Kitsunoct is all the way over here. Good to know. I think at some point... Yeah. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Uh-oh. Ew. Oh. I do not have my rocket launcher equipped. Now I do. And it doesn't have any ammo in it. Perfect. Because that's what you want to see. Come on, quickly. Try and hack it, come on. I will air dash out of here. Bye! I kind of wish there was like a double jump, double air dash one. Did you try to shoot me with your little dragon ability? Jet Dragon? Should probably end up naming you something by now. Yay. Anyway. Come on. Okay. Any day now. Come on. There you go. Perfect. Alright, Kitsunoct. Gotta head straight over. And not get distracted. Alright. Past the pond. It's gotta be over here then. Right? Yeah, okay, so it's gotta be over here then. Don't tell me it's another one of these cave ones. Oh my word, there's so many of these. And none of the entrances are very obvious, too. I can't remember if it was like before or something like that, but before I thought like it directed you to where the cave entrance was. Obviously, I don't remember because, well, obviously if I did remember, I would be like, oh yeah, I remember when they used to direct you to where the entrance of their area was. I don't remember if they did or not. I'm trying to remember like the Brawn, Cherry, Aqua, and all that stuff. Actually, I don't think so. But they were like very close to the entrance though. Yeah, that's not weird at all. That's not weird at all. Don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I like it when my game has textures not popping in at any given moment. It's like the best game ever. Okay, I'll check to see if the Nightmare one is like close by then. I haven't fought a boss in a really long time though. I'll probably look up Splatterina. If we... Ooh, what's this? Realm of the Soul? Ooh, I can enter this one? What is this one? Oh, this Nightmare one. Yeah, let's do this one. I'm bored. I want to do something. Hi. Did it die? Alright. Alright, Nightmare. It's just you and me. Trying to take a look at the HP without actually trying to... Come on, man. That's like perfect, man. 11 HP.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I like kind of don't care about what they actually do anymore. Although we're just increasing my pal's damage. Well, that is good. Don't get me wrong. That is a good sign. But that's not exactly what we're looking for here. We don't need the pals to get stronger. Necessarily. We do want the player character to be stronger too. Because obviously, I want to have an easier time trying to deal with these bosses. There's the TP thing. Alright, I want to teleport back home. But I do want to kind of take a look at everything else. Okay, technically this would be a lot easier to find at night. So let's see here. So we have the Splatterina. We have all of the bosses that are here, though. And we also have the Smoky one. But in order for me to do the Smoky one, I need to do... What was it again? I need to do this one, which I need to find out. Which there's probably a cave over here that I need to go through. I'll check over there again. It's like the only thing I can think of right now. Yeah, let's see how far you guys are. You guys haven't required a lot of medication. Good. Seriously, I wanted to give the Orzerks and the Anubis, that should be somewhere, there it is, the big pal beds, and the humans get the straw pal beds. But no, apparently sometimes the humans want the big pal beds. And you're probably wondering why why does this base have the large pal beds and my normal base doesn't? That's because of two things. One, because this thing usually was a giant power drain, and even this thing with that wasn't enough. So typically I always like paired it off with the large pal beds because they actually do a lot more than the normal pal beds that I use, which I think is the green ones. So yeah, it typically was a lot better though. Okay, so Kitsune knocked. Okay, so there should be a cave entrance hopefully close by. Probably more likely up here than anything else. There's an Anubis statue. That might lead somewhere. What does this say? Okay, well, what is this called? I don't know. I don't get it. Oh, this is the Black Pegasus thing. Wait, can I make... Oh, it's... I need Splatterina, that's right. No, I'm still trying to find them both. Still trying to find them both, and I can't find them. Alright. So where is the Kitsune Knocked? So the Kitsune Knocked is like over on this side of the wall. So there might be an entrance close to this side. Can I fly? Thank you. Let's see here. I think I remember finding it once. And I think that was it. I was more so looking for the bounties more than anything else. Yeah, you guys can handle that. Alright, what's the... Okay, I feel like I'm way off track here. Okay, so you were over here. See, there has to be a cave close by, though. Like, that's a given. Like, that's gotta be, like, the first starting point that I need to make sure that's remain clear in my mind, is that there's gotta be a cave somewhere around here that I'm not noticing. That is where you have to go to find the Kitsune Knocked. See, some areas I find this just very strange, though. What? Okay. So, waterfall. Look like it's a waterfall. That's very strange. That might lead to a Kitsune Knocked. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Alright, once it reaches 140, I'm going to go look up both Kitsune Knocked and Splatterina's location. Because we have found nearly all of them, and I'm pretty sure probably each and every one of these is going to be 10 times easier than any of these. Did I miss any of them over here? No, it's just Kitsune Knocked. And I'm even in the wrong area for that one. Yeah, I kid you not. For that black Mercateer looking one, what's his name? Ram? I literally waited in this area overnight. Like, I waited, like, I think it was like this beginning of the day. I waited and waited and waited, and he wasn't spawning in. I waited from day to night to then morning again. He didn't spawn, and I was like, okay, what is the spawn chance of this guy? Apparently I was wrong. So if you go from the portal, or from the fast travel point that's all the way over here, so the deserted ash plateau, I'm going to show you where to go. I'm not going to go to it, though. If you head all the way over here, there is a cave entrance over here. This cave leads you to where Ram is, so you got to go crawl all the way through over here to go to where Ram is. This is what I mean, though. Like, why can't Ram be, like, in the middle here kind of thing? So that way, though, like, it kind of shows you where you need to go kind of thing. That's why I say caves in this area are very confusing. don't get me wrong, I understand. Feybreak was all about caves and stuff like that. Like, very cool looking caves. By the way, that cave area I was looking for, I don't remember if I did it on camera or not, because I went through some Feybreak caves. I was more so just going through other dungeons and stuff like that, trying to get a lot of the applied books, and getting angry at the fact that, like, it's a 9% drop, but I am not finding them before we boosted up odds for them. But yeah, but, like, I was going through some Feybreak ones, and I found what I was looking for. And I was sad that it was in a dungeon. Alright, so I'm going to go look up exactly how to get the Splatterina and the... what's it called? The Splatterina and the Kitsu Knocked. And I'm going to be right back once I do that. Alright, so I'm actually kind of glad, though, you guys actually don't get to see the like, what I'm looking at, though, which is kind of funny. You can see my mouse pointer, which is very interesting. Okay, so it looks like a negative 1256 and negative 968. Okay. So negative 1250. Don't tell me that's exactly where it is. Negative 1256. Oh my word. You're joking. The entrance is here? And then it was like 900 something, right? So... There's no way you have to go through all of this to get there. No way. I must be reading it wrong. Okay, what if I reverse it? Because that doesn't make much sense to me. This Alpha Pal... Hold on. Maybe it's because it's so stretched. It's located north of the hidden passage of the Oculus Gate fast travel point. The boss is located in a cave, and the corridor leading to it is directly north of the fast travel point. Okay. So why are you directing me to all the way over here? The fast travel point is like, it wants me to go over here. Like, what? That's a bit misleading. Anyway. This leads me to the fast travel point. No, I want to go faster down. I kind of wanted to stop in flying mode so I could fall. There might be a button that allows you to free fall, but I don't know what it is. Alright, so this is the teleport that it wants me to go to? Hidden passage to the Oculus Gate? Yes. Is located north of it. Don't tell me that's where it is, because I'm going to be very angry. Okay, so it's north. You are freaking joking. Found the cave. See, this is what happens every time. I kid you not. This happened in Pixelmon, too. I looked up how to get EXP all. The first chance I got it. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I do as much research as possible beforehand. Can't find it. I look it up once while playing. I find it. Like, I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how this game works. I don't know how games work, to be honest. You look up the one thing you're looking for, and you find it immediately. It's like reverse of like how you find stuff, though. If you stop looking for it, you'll find it. Looks so freaking cool, though. Definitely gotta say, though, one of the best recolors. Okay, we're getting a little bit of lag here and there. That might be because I have the Steam overlay having a website that probably has a ton of ads on. But no audio ones, which is good. Alright, so that means we can do the smoky one, I think, right? That's good. As long as we don't have another cave one, I should be fine. Why are you here? What? Okay, so you want me to do... Over? Wonderful. Yeah, alright. I know my emotes. I like to do this one sometimes. I like to do this one sometimes. Woo! I used to do this one a lot when I was waiting for pals to do stuff. And I remember seeing like a bunch of people actually doing that too. And they were making, I don't want to say making fun of it, but they were like making jokes with it. Or jokes about it though. Which I don't mind. Alright, so where do I get Splatterina then? Speaking of pals, you'll find this alpha pal before reaching the area where the other alpha pal Botany is located. You can reach this alpha from the Bloodstained Tunnel. Its coordinates are -1210, -1387. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately my Steam overlay is normal, so it's Shift Tab. So as soon as you hit Tab, the game's like, wait, you hit Tab! So yeah. Very funny, right? Anyway. I mean, if we beat all the bosses and then like the next time it's just a tower boss, that's fine. We can easily just do a bunch of stuff before the tower boss though. But I will say though that like my friends did give me their extras of the Hexalite legendary ones. So like while I do have the Hexalite, what is it, the lightweight Hexalite at 4, I am not going to be using it. I'm not going to be at all going to like go and make it before the boss battle. We're going to be making it after we beat the boss battle. Because I should be like over prepared with what I have planned. And that's what I'm going to stick with. I'm going to be over prepared. We are going to demolish the tower boss. If possible. Okay, so the entrance to this is where? -1310? 1210. So, hold on. So, -1210 is... Oh. So, it's about right here. Oh. There, okay. So, we also have Elite over there, too. And... 87, so... -1210, so -1210. So it should be like somewhere over here then, right? Was it 78? Okay, we'll do 78. I'll mark that with a special star. There we go, perfect. So what is it? 1210, 380. Ah, so close. So I just need to find that star now. We must reach the star. There it is. Alright, so... maybe this is where the Splatterina is. Like, maybe it does have the area that I'm thinking of. That would be pretty cool. Okay, so the cave should be around here, then. Uh-oh. Is there a lucky pal nearby? No? I feel like there was a lucky pal nearby. I wonder who has me targeted. Alright, buddy. Since you think you can deal with me, I am gonna drop right in. Hey, where'd my explosion go? My explosion didn't do anything. That was a waste of a rocket, then, was it? Dragon, distract them. Jet Dragon! I accidentally threw a sphere. hear a lucky pal, but where is it? No? Alright. Sorry, I only have one headphone in, so I'm hearing it from like one side, so I'm trying to like discern where it is from one headphone. Okay, so we got star over here. Okay, so the star is over here, which means that there is a cave over here somewhere. Did I ever tell you guys I hate Feybreak? Especially hate their new areas. Alright. Everything's all good. If I actually had my Ring of Mercy equipped, I would totally throw a rocket. But I don't have my Ring of Mercy on me, so... No rocket! But I like my assault rifle. I have a lot of, Actually, I should start using this. It's not automatic, though, but it's fine. Does a lot of damage, which is very good. I still have my Smoky, which doesn't do anything for me, but... You know what? It's fine. Hey, buddy! Cavern mushrooms. Those are good for potions. Although I will say, though, that I'm very disappointed with what one of the passes was, though. For the... I almost said for the Mimog. For the, what's it called? The research things. It's supposed to decrease the amount of materials you need for the alchemy stuff, or for the potion making. By like, I thought it said 25, but it's actually 20%. And it doesn't even feel like it decreased it by anything, because I still need a lot of the green mushrooms. For a lot of the cavern mushrooms. Oh my word, look at all this stuff. Oh man. The food. The food, man. Got a lot of food. Alright. That's what I was getting at. We got a lot of food. Alright.
Yep.
That. Thank you. And I'll take the egg too. Could be something cool. You never know. Who knows? It could be like the most legendary Pokemon or pal of all time. And nobody would know until we hatch it. Anyway. Yeah, so there's also something I also want to know about the expeditions, though. Because there's a whole set, there's like a whole set of them, but I don't know how they're unlocked. And there's like no information about it. And every video that I've watched that explains expeditions, one person has these special expeditions unlocked already, but they don't explain how to unlock them. So I don't know how to unlock them. I have a feeling that you have to beat the Feybreak boss in order to unlock them. But I don't know because nobody is talking about it, right? Like, nobody is, like, explaining that, though. They say, oh, yeah, expeditions are really good. Yes, I know that. It got me through all the research. Things that I needed specifically for the thing. Yeah, I don't want to go for any more than that. All right. Oh, my word, you're terrifying. Jeez, man. Alright. Hmm. Alright. My shields! Alright. Alright, bear buddy. He's dead. I just dealt like 30,000 damage to that guy, like immediately, and he's dead. Alright, let's go. Get Reagan! Thank you. Alright, we're out of here, buddy. Actually, wait, we should probably save you. He doesn't look that sad to be in there. Usually a lot of them are like sad or terrified to be in there. That guy just looked completely fine. He's like, this is just a normal everyday Tuesday for me. It's just another Tuesday. It's like, okay. What the? Okay. No. Get off. Thank you. Thanks. Yeah, I don't know where the arrows are going. Okay, so they're over here. I don't know where it is. Okay, I feel like I passed it. It's all the way over here. Okay. My luck, it's probably in a cave. Hold on. It's probably in a cave. No, no, okay. Okay, it's not in a cave. According to that, it's just northeast. Probably like over here. Maybe? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, okay. The lag is not really helping me with capturing pals right now. Come on. Let's go! Got another one. Let's go. Alright, let's take on this tower. Wherever it is. I don't know where these towers are, though. Where these bases are. I do not have a good location. Specifically to go looking for them. Either. It's like turning me around. It's telling me like it's over here and then it's somewhere else. Is it this base over here? Alright. Oh yeah, okay. Dragon, I don't know where you are, but you're not helping. You're useless. Anyway. We dealt with it. We dealt with him. It's all good. Dragon's just a little bit slow. It's fine. He's slow in the uptake. He doesn't wanna fight humans. That's fine. Okay, there's the tower. Oh no! My stamina! Uh-oh. Can I fly now? Yeah, I can fly now. Okay, good. I need to go to base and sleep. Because I don't like it being dark out. Yeah, I think the next thing I want to do is I want to get all these guys to be vampiric. and probably actually get an Anubis for this base instead of using my combat one. Because having an actual base Anubis would probably be like the most beneficial thing I can probably get. Because this is my Musclehead one, I think. Oh no, wait, no, we got it. I got it changed, yeah. Yeah, we recycled my old one. I remember that. We recycled it because I didn't like the passives on it anymore. Or the passives that were on it weren't that great anymore. I remember now, and because it doesn't have Musclehead anymore, it actually is way better for being a temporary Anubis for a base. I'll go face the Capriti though. The Capriti Noct. That's gonna be a cool pal to go after as a boss. I don't remember if I actually captured my Capriti Noct. I don't think I did. And if I did, I don't mind replacing it with a boss one. That'd be pretty cool. Oh. There's the boss. Hello. I have come to deliver you from life. No! Jet-Ragon! Oh, you useless thing, man. Guess I'll have to catch it on my own time, I guess. Yeah, I'm blowing up your base while you're blowing me up and killing me, I guess. I had fun. That's what matters. I had fun. That's what matters. Alright, we can go back to my base that's over here. I'm actually kind of surprised, though, that they don't put new spawn locations on the Feybreak area. It's kind of weird. But I mean, it makes sense. Okay then. You do your thing, I guess. Alright, I will just probably just grab this. And how's this chest doing over here, though? You guys getting anything good? Ooh, you guys are. What's that assault rifle noise? I want to have this base having some useful NPCs, but I don't know where they are. I don't know if there's any good ones. There's also the PAL critics that give you stuff, but like I don't know if you can catch them and then then you can have them in your base and have them do all the normal things that they do, but they're at the comfort of your own home kind of thing. I don't know if that's how that works, and I don't want to capture any more humans that don't do stuff for me. Because obviously that would be terrible. Because every pal that's in here actually has like a purpose, and most of the humans actually do have a purchase. Metal Merchant, Black Marketeer, 3 different Wandering Merchants, and Dr. Braun actually does help a little bit too. And I think I have the bounty enforcement thing or whatever for the bounty guy in here too. Alright, collect all hashtags. Let's see here. We got a Gale Claws full. We got Celeray. We have Foxbreast Christ. We have Hootmon Christ. We have 2 really bad pals. Cool. Set of legs. Cool. And I think I have the one that's in here. Yeah. Let's get rid of this egg, too. Why not? As I said, one of those ground ones is a Anubis that I was using, that I caught just specifically so I could get my first Blastigore. That's literally all it was for, was just to get my first Blastigore, just so I had one. then I found out that he is a monster of a pal. Like, he is, like, good. Like, if you want a human-like pal that's really tall, but is good for, like... Thank you. Thank you. I hit take all, like, 30 times, and it didn't load. Till that one time. Alright, is this where the Torrentus thing is? This should be the spot. Yeah, it should be, like, right over here. Hi. You're dead. You're dead too. Okay. Oh. What the? I'll do that for now. 600 HP is not too bad, actually. There you go. See? See, Jet Dragon? That's how you capture pals. You don't kill them. Alright, it's fine. Alright. I'm not mad. Just very disappointed. Yeah, so if you want to know how we're able to get these, like, really good pals that are being bred, Yakumo is such a good pal for that. Because Yakumo actually, like, lets the pals that you find have, like the passives that it has kind of thing. So from what I was told from our breeder kind of thing, the best thing you want is a Yakumo with all the passives you want, and of course we got lag. Thanks, game. Alright, so that's 2 that are killed. This time I can't blame Jet Dragon because that was all the server lag. Either that or that was my mouse doing the double click shenanigans that it likes to do sometimes. Anyway, so I think I only have 2 bosses here, right, that I need to do? Or did I... Wait. Yeah, there's only 2, because there's the Frostalian Nox. Yeah, then there's the Smoky. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. I actually don't think I can perform the test to find out if, if, alpha or non-alpha is better, because literally the rubber banding would just make it so hard for me to determine that. I would be like, you know what? Both are bad. If I actually got to do it, that's exactly where my mind would go. It's like, both of them are bad because I have rubber banding. Yeah, we'll do the final 2. I just wanted to get to a base. Yeah, just wanted to get to a base. And I want Smokey out of my party, and we want Doug back in. Yeah, Doug. And I want my grapple gun. There you go. I was gonna say, that should have hit. Anyway, Ring of Mercy. There we go. Perfect. At least I got a lot of Daisy Clouds, so that's gonna be good. That can bring me home too, but like I choose not to. I refuse to use them unless we're doing the. What's it called? It's the what's it called? Oh shoot, brain! This isn't the time to shut down. This is the time to work overtime. It's the the oil rigs. Like when you know you're about to die, you use the Daisy Thundercloud thing just to be able to get out of there. I actually have one made specifically just so I can go to the oil rig and get out of there. Alright, so you look like you look like you have the size of an alpha. But you don't. That's pretty cool. Realm of the Hero. It's level 55 though. That's actually kind of weird. Alright. Oh. I don't have my rocket on me. Did you switch it? There you go. Boom! Sure. I'll grab more smokies, why not? Yeah. Oh, if you ever actually want to do the Predator cores and you want to get like a lot of them without doing much, change these PAL spawn. It's like something. It's like it's not PAL spawn rate. It's like spawn how many PALs spawn at a time. You can change it to 2 kind of thing, and then 2 will spawn in the place of 1 kind of thing. And if you go like 3, which I think is like the limit, I think it'll spawn like 3 of them at once. It's like one of the best things you want to do if you want to farm Predator cores, right? I think it works for everything. I think even humans also get that effect too. And even like these ones also get affected by it. I don't think tower bosses do. And don't worry, next time I'll be doing like the same thing as we do with every tower boss. We'll go through it the first time until we win. And after we win, I will go and capture it with the tower boss mod thing that we have. Oh my word, man. You are so beefy. What the? Ooh, okay. Oh, I don't have my air dash thing. Okay. He's stuck on things. Trying to do some quick shots here. Fortunately, I'm not on a mount, so I can't like quickly like reload while running around. Like one of the best things of having a mount is that's why I wanted to go with Gildane. Like I knew about Anubis kind of thing, but I wanted to use Gildane because I knew that moving around would be a lot better than having Anubis like attacking with me. Because I feel like mobility would be a lot better than just having more damage on top of each other. You had 1 bullet left. Why'd you reload? Miss. There you go. 41?
Yeah.
No shot. That's 41. I crit 50%. This has to stay in. There we go. All right, so now we have every single bounty, pretty much. I think we have every single bounty, right? Let's see here. Perfect. So now I can redo all these battles if I really want to. That's awesome. I gotta do the Capriti and the other one because I want to capture those pels and actually use them. Yeah, the only reason why you want to use Alpha Pals is because they have extra HP. That's pretty much it. And if they do consume more stamina, then obviously don't use them for mounts. Unless you think the extra HP is worth it. Alright, so I don't really care about these supply things, but I will definitely take a look at them on my own time. But yeah, so let's take a look at these tokens first before we finish it off for today. So let's see what each and every one of these actually do. Because even I am curious about it. I actually don't know what these actually do. Well, these specific ones, right? Let's not kid ourselves. I probably could look it up, but I didn't. I didn't actually know this was actually going to be a thing. I think I heard something about it. I think they wanted to do something special with it. That should be fine. I am going to sell. Okay. So I'm going to go capture those pals when I get a chance to. We're going to throw the Ring of Mercy back in here. I'll do it the hard way because it's fun. And I will sell all these accessories, and then we will look at these key items. Am I wasting time? Sure. Am I going to be setting myself up for later on? Absolutely. You can have the money. Alright, so let's go take a look at these. Alright, let's see here. Key items. Alright, so let's see here. Down on the bottom. Alright, so let's see here. Where do they start? Okay, they are everywhere. Are they by Paldex? Don't tell me they're by Paldex. That would be dumb. Here's Menacing. Okay, so Menacing Terra is not here. So it's down there. Okay, that's good. Nightmare. Okay, so they are everywhere. Okay. I'm just gonna go by, like, what makes sense from this. Are they by level, maybe? No, because that doesn't make any sense, because this would be, like, the highest one for it. Okay, just trying to take a look at it. I also want to know, is it possible for the Gamas boss to have the flower? That would be pretty cool. Alright, so Nightmare, dark damage enhancement small. That makes about sense. Smoky, dark damage enhancement small. Again, that makes sense. They're very small pals. Let's see here. Where's the next one? I did not realize it was going to be this bad, to be honest. Frostally Knocked. Dark damage enhancement small. What? That doesn't make any sense. It starts off at level 60. It's Frostallion. It's a legendary pal. That doesn't make any sense. Prunelia, grass damage, enhancement medium. You're gonna tell me this gives you a bigger bonus in its elemental field than this? Okay, get out of here, game. Get out of here. I'm, like, done with this. Pretty knocked? Grass damage? What? Wouldn't that be great for a Capriti, not Capriti knocked? Isn't the whole purpose of the knocked one supposed to emphasize that it's dark? That's weird. Also, knocked means nocturnal. I'm pretty sure that's pretty much why they say knocked at the end. But grass damage medium's not too bad, actually. Loopmon Christ? Or Loop Moon. Oh, I thought it was Loopmon. Anyway, ice damage large. Okay, not too bad. Daisy knocked. Dark damage small. Makes sense. It's a tiny pal. I understand. Cryolink's Terra. Wait, what did it boost? Dark damage. See? This boosts dark damage, not electric damage, game. Okay, whatever. Cryolink's Terra. Ground damage medium. Makes sense. Foxbox Chris. This would be ice small. Ice large? Game, you're confusing me. Like, how? How is a tiny fox give you more damage than this? Oh no, wait, they're the same. But that still doesn't make any sense. How does a tiny fox give it the same damage boost as this guy? That doesn't make any sense. But yet it gives you more damage than what a freaking War Sectera gives you. That doesn't make any sense. Ground medium? I mean, Warsec makes sense. Bunny Batan? Let me guess. Grass damage large. Medium. This makes more sense than large. Unless this is like Pokemon where ice is such an inferior type, so they make it have the bigger boosts. Just to kind of make it at least a little bit more overpowered. That'd be very interesting to know. Finglope Locks. Medium. Makes sense. Is it electric? Electric damage. Okay, Phalaris Aqua. Water damage medium. Makes sense. Starion. Dark damage small. Bold choice, but okay. Going with small for that. Tyrantris. Small for dark damage. Okay. Amuscule. Dark damage small. Splatterina. Dark damage small. Okay, what? 4 of these give you small dark damage? Why? Azurmane. Electric damage medium. Okay. Kitsune knocked. Dark damage small. Why? Why is it small? Xilestar, bounty token. I don't remember if I read this before. Neutral damage medium. I mean, that makes sense. I think it is neutral. Gildane, ground damage medium. Makes sense. Niafia, dark damage small. And then Sylvegus, dragon damage medium. Makes sense. I'm not angry about that, actually, to be honest. Dragon damage medium. Makes sense. But all the dark ones are small? Why? And why is that tiny Foxsparks, like, Crest giving you better boosts than what it should give you? Okay, wait. What level is the PAL, first of all? What level is the PAL? Okay, Lutmon Crest is 54, okay? What's this one? 52. Okay, it's about close, which I do understand. That makes a little bit of sense. But the thing is that, like, this right here is level 60, but yet it doesn't give you a big bonus. Why? That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. Next time we'll do the tower boss. I'll try and finish off the potion thing. I'll try and get more cavern mushrooms and stuff like that. So, yeah, so I'll see you guys next time for some more Palworld.